Hey y'all, Sherry G. Welcome back to the channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. So look y'all, in this video, I just want to share my thoughts about some of the rumors that's going around these YouTube streets and in social media as it pertains to Destiny. Destiny Peyton Williams, former castmate of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yeah, word out on the street has that she's possibly coming back, that she may have actually signed a contract to return next season. So, yeah, I've been sitting kind of thinking about that because, as y'all know, she really didn't give much when she was on the show before. And what she did give was a lot of vitriol, right? And especially towards Melody Cherie. Oh, yeah, she was a part of the I Hate Mel gang. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to share my views, my thoughts and opinions. And keep in mind that that's simply all it is. It's just my views, my thoughts, my opinions. Everything is alleged and all that jazz. If you haven't done so, go ahead and like this video. I'll be right back with my commentary. Hang tight.
How you like that? You gon' like that? Da 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 da. Like that? Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. How you like that? Da 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 da. Now, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? Now, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that?
Okay, y'all. So yeah, the word is Destiny may have a contract to return to Love and Marriage Huntsville next season. Y'all know she's been trending all over Beyonce's internet. And everybody knows about that Crime Stoppers situation. I mean, you know, Crime Stoppers put out an APB on Miss Destiny. And she has since turned herself in and bonded out. So it appears that she's finally shared some of her truth with us. I was really kind of shocked. But the question is it because she wanted to? Or was it because her back was against the wall and she felt like she just had to step up or try to get ahead of the situation? And that's why she shared with us that she turned herself in and that she bonded out. So anyway, y'all, the streets are talking, and they're saying that she may be returning or be a returning castmate on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Personally, though, I'm not feeling it. And the Crime Stopper situation, that further substantiates my feelings about her returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville. You know, when Destiny was on the show before, she didn't share her truth. She didn't really bring us into her life. She was all into everybody else's life, and especially Melody's, right? She started off as Mel's friend, and then her script was flipped because Martell was on his rampage, turning the cast against Melody allegedly, and of course she said that this was her brother, that they go way back, and so anyway, she's been on Martell's coattails ever since, riding his coattails ever since. But she really didn't share much of herself, and that's one of the reasons why she didn't return to the show. She didn't get a new contract. Well, let me say, when I think about her returning, I think she will share a little bit more now. I mean, she'll most likely share the things that we've already found out. And that's the sad part. So, like losing Madani. Well, we found out about that in these YouTube streets. So I'm sure she'll talk about that. Squatting in her ex-husband's house. I mean, yeah, it was their house at one time before it was their marital home. But he allowed her to stay after they got divorced, and allegedly it was supposed to have only been for a year. And while she stayed there for that year, he actually paid the mortgage. She was supposed to pay the utilities. But allegedly, she stayed on an extra year and was evicted when the house was sold. I mean, that's what the word out on the street says, but hey. And then there's this recent situation with Crime Stoppers. The whole forgery situation that she's blaming on her ex. But really, Destiny? How are you blaming him? I mean, I guess he held a gun to your head and told you to forge his name on the documents. But y'all, she was calling him out and making him seem like the bad guy when in all actuality, word has it that bill collectors were on the hunt for their money. And that's how things popped off. So, y'all, and we also know that she's still looking at Mel upside her head. I mean, she did that interview with Carlos King, and she was still trying to make Melody seem like somebody she wasn't, to put it in other words. And we know that she is Martell all the way, right? Team Martell all the way. She was hanging with him, in Atlanta, hanging with that Belinda lady. Yeah, until suddenly, allegedly, they all fell out. Well, Belinda and Martell. And then there's Moses. What happened to Moses, y'all? Is she going to share what happened with her and Moses and be honest about it? I mean, word out on the street has it that Moses was a street guy, that he was actually wearing an ankle bracelet. I don't know, y'all. I wonder if she'll share that. Wonder if she'll tell us about her delivering lottery tickets for a living. Yep. Word out on the street has it that she was delivering lottery tickets for a living. And we know she's not going to give the deets about her divorce because, according to her, she's under a gag order regarding that situation. So, like I said, y'all, I don't know how much of her truth she's going to share with us. Besides the things that are already out there, the things that have already unfolded, because, well, it's out there. So it will make it easier, in my opinion, for her to address those things rather than inviting us into, her life and what's really going on with her. I mean, it just doesn't look good. Allegedly, she owes hundreds of thousands of dollars in bills, and there's a bankruptcy, like all sorts of things out there as far as financial. And I really hate to see a woman down financially, but there's this side of Destiny that just seems so uncouth and, how do I say it? And this, again, is just my opinion. But she just seems to be sneaky. If she can do something and get away with it, then that's what she's going to do. Hence the forgery. She knew good and well that, LeBaric wouldn't have approved that. And in my opinion, he is responsible for his son, but he's not responsible for Destiny. He's not responsible for making sure she has lights on and, that her rent is being paid, that her bills are being paid, and etc. That's why he gives child support. And I'm sure he does give child support. And if push comes to shove and Destiny can't afford to keep the baby at home with her full time, then LeBaric can do that. He can do that and have support and everything that he needs to help with his child's care. So it's not like the child is going to be out there. I just feel like Destiny is kind of underhanded and sneaky. Again, this is my opinion, and it's just based on the things that have come out in these YouTube streets, and especially here recently with information that was shared, and etc. So no, y'all, I'm not feeling Destiny for the show. I mean, we'll see if she's on the show. Hopefully she'll bring it this time, right? But like I said, that remains to be seen because so far she hasn't done that. And the only reason why I really believe that she got she put the Crime Stoppers information out there is because she's trying to get ahead of it, because hey, it's out there, it's all over Beyonce's internet, right? And as a matter of fact, I was listening to a content creator, what's her name, Marcella, and she actually stated that Destiny had Miss Wanda contact her to take the video down because Marcella posted it. I guess she was like the first YouTuber to get this information, and she posted it and she shared it with other, content creators. So yeah, Destiny tried to get her to take it down, but just like Marcella said, hey, this is an information that I made up. It's out here. It's on the news. I didn't go digging for it. It's out here. And if I take it down, it's still out there because other content creators have it. It's all over the place. And eventually, even if she didn't put it up, it was going to get out anyway because someone in Huntsville would have seen it eventually, is my guess. I mean, it's the same thing that happened with Kiki, the same thing that happened with the councilman when he was on Crime Stoppers. So anyway, y'all, that's my thoughts and opinions on Miss Destiny returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Please get down in the comment section and share your thoughts and opinions. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I'll be back. Until then, ciao.
Ha, how you like that?